हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, एक क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. देखिए राइट, इस क्वेश्चन में क्या है, हाइड्रोजन, हीलियम, ऑक्सीजन ऑल हैविंग द सेम काइनेटिक एनर्जी पासेस थ्रू अ रीजन इन विच देयर इज यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड परपेंडिकुलर टू देयर वेलोसिटी. masses of hydrogen, helium, oxygen are 1 mu, masses are given. So चार options दिए हैं. So let us see. Okay, so since it is passing perpendicular to the uniform magnetic field, so all will be in circular motion and the radius will be given as, all you all know, 2 mk root qb. So see right, the kinetic energy of all is same, okay, and the magnetic field also be same for all the three charges. So I can say here the r will be directly proportional to here the right root m divided by, because the k is constant for all, 2 is constant for all, right, the magnetic field is same for all, so this q. So I can say from here the radius will be directly proportional to root m upon q. Now let us see. Okay, so now let us talk about RH. Okay, it will be directly proportional to mass of H is how much? C given 1, so I can write here 1 upon the charge of Q is right. The charge of H is how much? 1, so I will write here once again 1. Okay, 1 unit I will say, so 1. Okay, so I can say here this is directly proportional to 1. Okay, now let us talk about helium. So R of He is directly proportional to, see right, the mass of helium is how much? We can see 4, and the charge of helium is once again plus 1, so I will write here 1. Okay, and the root of 4, so I can easily say it is coming, radius of helium plus is directly proportional to 2. So let us call this, right, this I will call as 1. Okay, so this I am calling as equation 1, this is I am calling as equation 2. Let us make another equation. Okay, now I will talk about the radius of oxygen. So let us talk about this oxygen. Okay, is directly proportional to once again root m upon q. So what is the mass of oxygen? You can see here 16. So this will become root 16 upon q. What is the charge of oxygen? C plus 2. Okay, so I will take here 2. So this becomes radius of O plus plus is directly proportional to 4 upon 2. So that becomes 2 only. So I can say the radius of oxygen plus plus is directly proportional to 2. Let us call this is equation 3. Now you can easily see the radius of hydrogen and the radius of oxygen, both is directly proportional to 2 only. So I can say here helium and oxygen will have the same radius, but the hydrogen will have the different radius and that will be a smaller. Okay, so what, right, so what will happen here if I give you the picture? So let us take like this. So this is the magnetic field, something like, right. Okay, so this is the magnetic field and suppose the charges are coming in this way. Okay, so for the hydrogen the radius will be less. So let us take for the hydrogen the center is here. So it will go something like this. Okay, now for the helium and oxygen the radius is more. So suppose the center will be here for, and it will go something like this. So you can easily see, right, in which case, so this is the path of, right, this one is the path of, right, for this circle the radius is less. So this is the path of hydrogen. This is the path of hydrogen, and for this is the bigger circle. Okay, the outer one is bigger circle and hence the radius of this one is large. So this is the path of helium and oxygen. See, this is the path of helium and oxygen. Okay, so now you can easily see from the figure the helium and oxygen are getting deflected less. See, this is the angle. If suppose this is alpha and this angle is beta, so obviously alpha is less than beta, so the helium and oxygen are getting less deflected. Okay, so now let us see which is option is correct. hydrogen will be deflected the most. That is correct. The hydrogen is getting deflected most. The angle beta is more than alpha. So this is correct. Okay. Now oxygen too will be deflected the most, which is wrong, because not most, because the oxygen and helium will be deflected equally. So A and C will correct. Okay. Okay students, I hope you understood this question.